This Airsoft GITV episode is brought to you in part by G&G Armament, Condor Outdoor, and Echo One USA.
What's up, GITV? My name is Tim. Today we're going to be taking a look at this gun. This is the new Echo One Task Force Black RIS 1 AEG. There are two of them. The RIS 2 is the same gun except it has a retractable stock. This has a full stock that can house a large battery. I'm a big proponent of full stocks because you can play longer on a single charge. This is not just the Vector Arms gun with the new box, okay? It's a completely redesigned gun inside and out, and that's what we're going to go over. The polymer for the stock and the polymer for the lower receiver are much better quality than the old Vector Arms. The upper receiver is still made out of metal, but it has a cool, like, matte black finish to it as opposed to something that's shiny. The rail system is very nice, and it comes with two rail covers on the left and right rails to protect your hands. Included with the gun is this vertical grip that I have on here, as is the top scope mount that's mounted to the upper receiver. Now, obviously the hollow side is not included, but the scope mount underneath it is, and that'll save you a lot of money. Usually if you have to buy that yourself, individually from your gun, it'll cost you anywhere between $20 and $55. Navy style flash hider is removable, still has an orange tip underneath though to comply with federal law. Of course, you want to leave that on to be safe. 200 round high capacity magazine is included from the factory. Now Echo One also give you a battery and charger, and this battery is a very special 8.4 volt battery. It has a very small cell at the bottom here. However, a regular sized 8.4 volt battery does fit inside of this large stock. I have an Intellect 84 3600 in here right now. It's a good sized battery, but it does fit. It does make life a lot easier though to use this battery. So even though a regular size 8.4 large does fit in this stock, you're going to have to wiggle it in a little bit. Now, when we get back from the short commercial break, we're going to take a look at the new and improved internals.
Airsoft GITV would like to thank our sponsors, G4 Airsoft, Sistema, and Madbull Airsoft.
Alright, here we are. These are the internals of the Echo One Task Force Black RIS 1 AEG. Should be the same internals for the RIS 2 and the other Task Force Black AEGs that Echo One makes. As you can see, pretty clean gearbox build. Echo One do use an interesting gear grease inside their mech boxes. It looks like toothpaste, but it's not. So don't go squeezing Crest into your gearbox if you're out of silicone grease. As you can see, attached to the gears are 7mm ball bearings. Also with ball bearings is the full metal spring guide to relieve spring tension. Other standard features on this gearbox include polycarb piston and ported piston head. Another great inclusion into the internals of the Task Force Black AEGs is the Madbull blue hop-up bucking. What's an upgrade part for some guns is standard on this gun. Awesome job, Echo One. One thing that I did find interesting about this gearbox is the inclusion of a full cylinder. That's a lot of volume for a gun with such a short barrel, so it'll be interesting to see how it affects the muzzle velocity. Let's go find out. Alright, this test is being performed with .20 gram BBs, as are all of the tests shown on GITV unless otherwise noted. Now it seems to me that Echo One have included the full cylinder with the Task Force Black to drop the FPS from 400 to make this gun more CQB friendly, which makes sense because this is a CQB gun after all. Alright, now I know Echo One is the company everyone loves to hate for some reason, but let's look at this gun objectively, like really objectively. The price tag for the Task Force Black RIS 1 and RIS 2 is $215. For that, you get a gun with a realistic build quality externally. Metal upper receiver, polymer lower receiver. Yeah, the upper receiver is not made out of aluminum, but that's alright because the metal work is still good on it. Vertical grip included, top rail included, 200 round high cap included, battery and charger included, and the internals are pre-upgraded with a Madbull blue hop-up bucking. And the internals aren't that bad. Add a 30 days warranty on that, and $215 is a good price. Now, I'm not saying this thing will hold its own against a Sistema PTW, but you're not paying anywhere near PTW prices either. And yeah, it's true, most Echo One guns could benefit from a reshim. But right out of the box, the Task Force Black RIS 1 and RIS 2 are good to go. What's up, GITV? This is just a quick reminder to always have fun when you're playing Airsoft, but be safe, use common sense, and follow the law. Do not take your Airsoft guns out in public, especially not to school. You don't want to be the one that gets Airsoft banned for everybody, now do you?